right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Alright, good afternoon everybody. We are back here for another weather video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it here. Let's take a look firstly at the radar picture, and as you can see, we do have some rain activity, but it is a lot calmer than it was this morning. This morning we had a lot of thunderstorm activity around the Sioux Falls area and then in eastern and northeastern South Dakota. We had some severe weather this morning. We had some numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. We had a severe thunderstorm watch this morning for northeastern South Dakota, but that has since faded away, and now this is the remaining rain cells. And as you can see, as we take a look at the loop, these rain showers are moving in a easterly, northeasterly direction there. So Sioux Falls area in the clear as of right now. We're not seeing anything yet. However, that can change as the day goes on. We'll get to that story in just a moment. Firstly, I want to go up to the Aberdeen radar, and things are a lot more quiet up in the Aberdeen area. There is some rain showers down near Chamberlain and then over towards DeSmet and Watertown, Millbank areas. There's some rain also in central Minnesota, but looks like the remaining rain is what's left of this morning's rain. So pretty scattered in nature, but pretty spotty, not a whole lot there. But we expect activity to ramp up as we go through the next few hours. Let's take a look at current temperatures, and it is hot out. I mean, you don't need super hot temps to be hot out. You just need a lot of humidity, and that's exactly what we have. We have a ton of humidity in the atmosphere, and that is creating energy for storms to fire up later today, but it's also making things miserable outside. I mean, it is absolutely miserable out there. 84 in Sioux Falls right now, but dew point is around 75, so it really almost feels like New Orleans weather. 75 in Rapid City, 73 in Mulbridge, 75 in Winter, 72 in Watertown. So it is, with that rain-cooled air from this morning, it is significantly cooler in north central and northeastern South Dakota. 90 degrees in Vermilion right now. My oh my. 88 in Sioux City. Quite a bit warmer in Nebraska. 91 in Omaha. 88 in Grand Island in North Platte. 75 in Shatter. And then in Iowa, low 90s can be found. 90 in Fort Dodge. 91 in Des Moines. 90 in Davenport. And then into Minnesota, 60s and 90s. How about that? We anywhere from 68 in Duluth down to 91 in La Crosse. 86 in Fairmont, 84 in Mankato, 82 in the cities, 81 in Marshall. So that is your temperatures, and again, it is hot out there, and unfortunately it's only going to get worse as the afternoon rolls on. So we have some things to discuss, mainly severe weather, and we're going to get to that topic here in just a moment. But first, let's hear a brief word now from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so as we take a look at your map here, and as you can see, this is your severe weather outlook. We do have a slight risk in yellow for portions of western South Dakota, and portions of southeastern South Dakota, northeast Nebraska, northwest Iowa, south central Minnesota, I should say southern Minnesota, Let's start off out west. Wyoming, Montana, and then Black Hills, western South Dakota. Rapid City included, Hot Springs, Spearfish, all included there in this slight risk for severe weather. And hail risk is there, tornado risk is not there, and the wind risk is very low. So that is mainly for hail out west. So be prepared there for supercells, isolated severe weather later this afternoon to produce large hail. And then we have the marginal risk in green for the rest of the region, Aberdeen, Pierre, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota. Area shaded in green and marginal risk. But we are more focused and more concerned about this slight risk right here in yellow. That includes Sioux Falls, right smack dab in the middle of this, Brookings, O'Neill, Sioux City, Spencer, Mitchell, then over to Minnesota, Wilmer, Marshall, Mankato, Minneapolis, all in this slight risk of severe weather. Now the tornado risk is there. There is a tornado risk, a 2% for Sioux Falls, for Brookings, and then over into Minnesota, Marshall, Slayton, Worthington, Mankato, Minneapolis. And then there's a 5% tornado risk far eastern Minnesota, just northeast of the cities, and then into Wisconsin. So that is your tornado risk. Now, if we look at the hail risk, it's there, but again, it's mainly for out west there towards Rapid City. Today's risk strictly focuses on wind for this area that we're looking at here for the Sioux Falls risk. Mainly strictly for strong winds. That is our main threat with that conditional isolated tornado risk as well. So that is your severe weather risk for today. And then for tomorrow, things shift dramatically, and we're not really seeing much far southeastern Iowa there, and then far western South Dakota, Rapid City, Black Hills area, and a marginal risk for tomorrow for severe weather, mainly just for some small severe hail and then some strong gusty winds. So that is, things look to be quite a bit calmer tomorrow. And then on Friday, there is another marginal risk of severe weather for far northern South Dakota, up near Aberdeen, and then over to Mulbridge. Far northern South Dakota is in that marginal risk of severe weather. So that is what we're keeping an eye on. And after that, we're not seeing any severe weather risks. So really, mainly just got to get through today. Today is the worst severe weather risk of the week. So we need to make sure you guys are weather aware today, especially today. Make sure you have a way to receive watches and warnings. There's most definitely going to be a watch coming out later. There's going to be severe weather warnings issued, I'm sure, as storms fire up. And so you guys just need to be weather aware as we go into the rest of the day. Okay, so as we take a look at the latest HRRR model for you, let's run this out here. And current picture right now, again, those isolated showers around our region, those will fade away. And then as we head towards this evening, there's your thunderstorm activity. Southern Minnesota, southeast South Dakota into Nebraska, northwest Iowa. Again, that's the area that's focused. Also out west, you notice there's those thunderstorms out near Rapid City. And then also, again, into Nebraska. We're going to keep a close eye on this, all of this activity, as it makes its way east. And there's that line there by this evening. So something to definitely keep a close eye on, as the Sioux Falls area could very well see some severe thunderstorm activity later this afternoon. So let's say right now we're thinking around that 5 p.m. time frame. So in a few hours from now, you can expect possible thunderstorm activity for Sioux Falls. Here's another model run that I wanted to go ahead and show here. This is for later this afternoon and evening. Look at that. So just kind of an explosion line of isolated supercells embedded with a line there of wind, and an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out of this line. So that is something we are keeping very close tabs on, and of course we will be giving you guys updates on social media as always, and go live if needed. But we might chase as well. We'll have to wait and see on that. We're still not sure yet if our chasers are going to go out today. But in any event, again, just with that slight risk of severe weather, you need to be weather aware, have a safety plan in place, and again, be weather aware as we go for the next 12 to 24 hours. So that is the latest there. And real quick, I wanted to go over the temps and dew points for you real quick. For today, again, very hot weather out there, and it's very humid as well. We got 80s and 90s in the forecast for today. And then for tomorrow, 80s and 90s again across our region, so, and very humid. And then on Friday, same story, 90s out west, 80s in the east, and very humid. And then on Saturday, warming up big time. How about triple digits out here in south central South Dakota, 105 in Pierre. My goodness. Low 90s for the Sioux Falls area on Saturday. And then on Sunday, look at that, more triple digits down near the Platte area in winter, and mid 90s for Sioux Falls. And then next week, another hot day on Monday, 110 in Platte. Wow, if that plays out, that is crazy heat. And even triple digits possibly for Sioux Falls. And then on Tuesday, we finally start to cool down, although this is not going to be a cool down. Tuesday, going to drop about 5 to 10 degrees, it looks like, according to this model, but still, that is hot. Still downright hot. It looks like we finally get some relief a week out from now. Looks like we finally start to see some cooler temps kick in, and hopefully that trend continues. We need a break from this very hot, muggy, humid, dog days of summer type weather. Now, lastly, I wanted to go over the dew points. This has been a story for quite some time now. We've had very, very warm dew points in the 70s for all of us here in our region. And tomorrow, again, 60s for dew points, 70s in Iowa. Oh man, it's just very, very muggy, and it's just the time of the year we're in. You know, we are in late July. This is to be expected. Friday as well, 60s and 70s for dew points. And then on Saturday, once again, 60s and 70s for dew points. And same story for Sunday. How about that? 80s, low 80s for dew points in northern Iowa. That is downright just New Orleans style golf type, just incredible dew points. And then on Monday, really just the moral of the story here is you can see the entire week for the next week is just going to be muggy and humid out there. So get used to that, unfortunately. It's just not going to be good. But that is going to do it for today's weather video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel. And we do have more content coming for you guys as always. And be sure to follow us on all of our socials. Again, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube. Stay safe out there as always. Again, be weather aware today, severe weather possible, and we'll be sure to give you guys updates as we get them. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.